Good morning and welcome back to SunUp on 7. And again, happy Chinese New Year's to all Belizeans and Belizean Chinese and Chinese out there as well, because you know we always mix up, yeah. But yes, here we are with the president of the Belize Chinese Association, Mr. Johnston Au, and the general secretary, Mr. Eric Chung, because we were enlightened as to that position earlier. He has earned his ranks, obviously. But good morning to both of you and welcome to SunUp on 7. How are you both doing this morning?
Great, you're doing great.
All right, good. So we're celebrating the Chinese New Year's. Could you tell us, and our audience members out there, what the Chinese New Year's is?
Well, our Chinese New Year, actually, we have a separate calendar from the modern calendar. So it's not the January 1st. And we don't have one fixed date every year. We always have a different date. Okay. Late January or early February. So this is not a fixed New Year according to the Chinese, the lunar traditional, the lunar traditional calendar. Yeah, pretty much. Something like that, Mr. Chung, you want to add on?
No. You
go ahead.
I'm loving how there's a consultation. Like, do you want to add anything? He's like, no. Mr. Eric's just like, you have it, you got it. Like, but what is so interesting is every year you change what the year really is about. So for us in general, like we are Happy New Year, yay, Happy New Year. You wear something shiny, love it, feel. But for the Chinese, you change it where it be the year of the tiger, a year of the
rat, the sheep.
This year is water tiger. Could you tell us a little bit about the significance of the water tiger? But before that, why do you change what the year is every year?
Okay, with the water tiger, it comes out around every 60 years.
Oh.
So that means every 12 years, there's one water tiger. It took 60 years.
So you recycle it?
Right, 12 animals recycle.
It's like the astrological sign for us.
A little joke. Simply, when you meet a lady, per se, you don't ask what's your age. So you simply ask what's your symbol, what's your animal.
What's a sign?
What's a sign? From there, you can just,
Interesting.
You don't ask how old.
That's your cheat code.
Right.
Do you know your sign, your Chinese sign?
I know I was born in the year of the rat.
Rat?
Yeah.
That's
ox.
The ox.
The ox?
唔係老鼠，佢係
After?
No, she born a year already.
Okay.
So
that was a goat or the sheep or something.
The year before.
Okay.
I feel like there's so much consultation. I don't know, guys. What does it mean? But now we're the symbolism behind the water tiger. What does it really mean to have that for this year? Like, what are you expecting for this year when you think about, it's the year of the water tiger?
First of all, I'm not one face reader or one palm reader.
Yeah.
So I'm somewhat kind of modern. Okay. And with the real old Chinese, the old traditional, many people these days not really up to that much.
Okay.
And
mushroom, seaweed.
with the technology now these days, well, we believe more in science.
gosh.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it's not like directly thinking, because I know, you attach something to it and you're saying it means X, Y, and Z for a day. Okay, interesting.
In terms of the celebrations now for the Chinese New Year, what does that all entail? What all is included in the celebrations? I know we have these beautiful costumes and dragons and tigers, no? What all does the Chinese Association do, or Chinese in general?
Mostly with food.
Okay.
And dynamite, worship. At the same time, it's a perfect time to worship the ancestors. So they do their little worship at home and burn some incense and some paperwork, some fake money, stuff like that, And Well, mainly is with the dragon dance and the lion dance
Okay.
with dynamite, and has many Belizean had experienced before. That we have the lion dance tour through the city. Basically, pretty much.
I know COVID has really set back, celebrations. Like before, you mentioned previously before we got onto the live segment, is that you've been doing it for like 20 years. You guys have
Right.
been consistent, back to back to back to back. I want to dive into quickly the history part that we were talking about of how long you've been celebrating Chinese New Year, but also how long have the Chinese been associated in Belize. So could you talk a little bit about that?
Well, what I learned from our predecessor, which is one of our founding Chinese association, we call it the honorary chairman, Mr. Low. Mr. Low, he's the owner of the Chateau Caribbean Hotel,
Okay.
now. He told us that the Chinese actually came into Belize from early 19th centuries, early 19th centuries.
Wow. Okay.
And since, back in the days, most of the Chinese some of them are slaves, they run away from the railroad. They built a railroad for U.S. Some of them built canal for Panama and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Due to the hardship or they're singing for a good life, they run away. Some of them came to Belize. Some of them came from Mexico. They came to Belize. But nevertheless, they grew up. They were grouping up together in case one another need assistance and help and stuff like that. So the association's been here since from early 19th centuries.
Okay.
But again, since from Belize independent from 1981, the elders they decided to rename and rebrand the Chinese the association. So they call it Belize Chinese Association.
Okay.
And Belize Chinese Association was registered, established from 1981.
Okay.
And we have Mr. Simon Kwan, who's passed away. He was the chairman, and we got Mr. Low, we got Mr. Quinto as well. So there's all name or guard of the association. They are the one actually built this association to where that. And Lee Mak was the president from early 2000s, and Mr. Kwan and Man Kwan took over from 2010. Two of them been doing almost 10 years.
Okay.
And there's Mr. Au came in 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how. And
19, is it?
So it's been a long history with the Belize
Right,
Chinese
right,
Association. Now, I want to get to the dragon dance and the lion dance.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking earlier about, COVID has severely affected the whole tradition of dancing through the streets, dynamites, everything like that, because that was something that was a spectacle to people. I mean, you had so many people lining up and you hear pop shots and everything like that. Could you tell us, I don't think people know this, but how much persons or people does it take to do the dragon and the lion dance?
The lion itself, we need two persons. One control the head and the others control the tail. But besides that, we have a whole team in behind, those the drummer and with other instruments. So roughly about 20 person for one lion.
Oh, for one lion.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
One
and
lion.
And the dragon is the same thing?
no,
The dragon take much more.
Oh, wow.
You got the dragon because of the land.
Oh.
Wow.
So we're looking at about 20, 30 people, more or less, around that. But, okay. So, and in terms of this, you said another huge celebration is the food. Let's talk about the food because, we have nice food, yes, already.
Yeah. Go on, mix up, yeah.
Could you explain to us the food? Eric, I don't know if you want to.
No, he's more full person.
All right, Mr. Au, take it
When
away.
you come to food with the Chinese, we don't limit ourselves too much. We are somewhat different from the other cultures.
Okay.
Whatever flies, whatever on the ground, 4 foot on the ground, and it's good
Okay.
for the table.
So what do we have here on our table?
Okay, this dish here is 發財好事，
Could you say that again?
發財好事。
I won't even.
I don't want to say it
Begin
because
to
I feel
pronounce
like
it.
I want to say something what I'm not supposed to say and it's a live TV and it doesn't go away.
No,
So,
whatever you say, you're going to be good.
really?
Yes.
Fashion Jose?
Oh, wow.
That's good. That's
Oh, wow. Okay, Renata. I think we
Hey.
discovered your first language now.
Mandarin, so I'm like used to try to pretend like I'm
I
doing
get a B
something.
plus on that.
Yay! At least not a C, but C's do get degrees.
You say one more time, I'll give you A.
So this is so interesting. When I think about, you know, we have this setup here, and you mentioned that this is kind of similar to what you have at home.
What I have home is
Yeah.
When you have a setup like this, like why do you put specific things? Like why are the peanuts there? You know, why? What is
Pumpkin seeds
pumpkin
and.
seed? I'm not
Right.
sure what that is.
Say rice cookie.
Rice cookies. Like why are
Okay.
those there?
It's simple. Like New Year time is basically it's a family gathering. Maybe you have a family member, they went to work from far, okay? So due to the New Year, everybody have holidays, they come home. So when they come home, like Mr. President said that you spend a lot of time with food, which is you go home and eat a lot, the family prepare a lot of food, but besides that, you got little tea times or chit chat or what's not.
Okay.
And this is on the table on the side. And mostly it's sweet, besides this too, right?
Mhm.
So we Chinese, we have a culture that you never say good things, nice things, sweet things for the new year, for bringing the good luck, the upcoming
Right.
years.
Okay.
If you, whatever happened at the beginning of the years, it trickle down for the whole year.
Okay.
So if you bring the good luck, you say something nice to people do nice to you, the whole year you're lucky.
Oh,
So during
okay.
the New Year time, you cannot curse, you cannot say bad words.
Oof, I mean, I don't feel that, but anyways.
Well, in our days, it's pretty. My kids grow up in Belize.
You're modern. You're modern, like you said, no?
Right, and then like my older people, whoo,
Well,
if you say
discipline.
something bad words, they just club you.
I love it.
So mostly it's sweet, just it's like for the tea time. You eat with the family. This is
Interesting. The car. These are these.
that's red pocket.
Red
the
pocket.
Lacy. He can in life on the red pocket.
What's a red pocket?
That's where they put the coin.
The coins, right?
Right,
Put
money.
You put paper money.
Oh, paper.
Okay.
We don't
Right,
do
right.
coins.
I remember that.
The one coins that give back.
No. It was back in the days that I learned about it. It was $1.
$2 bills and above here. So, Mr. President, what are the red pockets? Like, what you put money in there? Is it you give somebody, right?
Yes.
That's
To the younger.
From the elder to the younger.
Ah,
Yeah.
The young people come up. I love that. We need to
Yes,
practice
yes,
that one
yes.
day. I feel like
You need for
Yes.
what, that one there?
we need to practice that one.
Oh, bracket,
One
practice.
day.
Are the elders give it to the youngers?
Okay.
So they choose whatever amount they want to give them, or is
Of
it?
course.
Of course. If you behave good,
You
you
get
get
luck?
more. If you behave bad, you get less. This is how they decide.
I like
This
that.
pretty much is like Christmas gift, to the kids in Belize. Christmas you behave good, I buy more gift and stuff like that. But Chinese don't buy gift for the New Year. The elder give the younger a red pocket. And then we'll call it red pocket. So if you do good for the year, you behave, then I put 3 more for you, and you can use the same money. You can use the same money by whatever you want. But nevertheless, you cannot spend out all your red pocket money.
Oh, you
That
must
money
say.
you never keep it till end of the year for bringing more money, more luck for the next year.
Oh, okay.
Really? So you have to stretch your dollar.
But
You just not spend it at all. Put it in your piggy bank, and that's it.
They don't put no $5, $10 in there. They put
They
them-
put good-
Well, they all depend. Put different amount there, I mean,
This is coming from the elders to the younger generation. So I can imagine all the elders they put in one red pocket. Come on.
and you don't just give it to your family. You give it to your close friends and kids and stuff like that too. In New Year's, the elders see whoever is younger than them, they should just get a little red pocket for bringing good luck.
Interesting. I like
That's
that. I
nice.
love
That's
these
very nice.
traditions, and although we're modern now, it's great to see that certain things still follow on, and we still love to enjoy the food. Sadly, I know because of COVID, we can't be able to be as much and see all the shows and the lights and the dancing and the everything that comes with it. I know these are the things that people really miss out, or kids that never
Yes.
saw it. Like, yes, the videos, like the fun things that you miss out from seeing.
It was always on the news, and I did enjoy watching it all over the news. But then you go about to, and if you're in the city like me, you would hear all the all about the place. I know they traveled and did it as well. So I mean,
Then their costumes must be
Amazing.
hot.
Actually,
too.
there's a story about the dynamites because in Chinese story history, they say there's a beast. Bees live in a mountain, in a cave, and how you call it? You have very like it only come out once a year
okay,
after the winter.
okay.
So you come out and look for food. So you want to eat. You want look for people for eat and stuff. It's a beast. It's you know, and then basically it's the lion. You know,
Yeah.
that's the beast. And during the Chinese New Year, people will light up the dynamite. Dynamite is basically, you know, it frightened them, it chased them away.
Ah, okay.
And you will see if when they do the lion dance, they will go chew something. Basically, I know the beast is gonna come and eat us. So instead of they eat us, we give them something to eat. After they
Oh, okay.
give them something to eat, then we'll light up dynamite and chase them,
True
chase them,
it.
go
Alright.
away. Same time, you chase out the bad spirit, the bad luck, when you pop the dynamite.
And then you
That's the
herald
reason
in
why.
everything by using the sweets and the sweet words and everything.
Right.
So
That for their families will bring the good luck.
that's a nice history there.
That
It
is
really is
so
a nice
cool.
history.
Man, I really appreciate it. I have to say thank you so much, Mr. General Secretary. and Mr. President for being here, for
Thank you.
sharing with us a little snippet about things. What I like too as well is the language. So I know you mentioned the dish already for us to say. How do you say Happy New Year's in Chinese?
You speak
Or Mandarin.
Cantonese?
Or
they are
Cantonese
speaking
like that.
Mandarin. No, we
Oh.
speak two different languages, so you
Oh,
can.
in Mandarin then.
Someone.
Mandarin.
恭喜发财，新年快乐。
Oh, that's really long though.
Yeah.
恭喜发财 is wish you get rich. That's how Chinese say it.
All right.
When they see everybody every year, that's the way you say in New Year. I wish you get rich.
Thank you very much. I wish
Something
to.
good, sweet mouth, you know. Then you say Happy New Year afterwards. You say I wish you get rich. Then Happy New Year.
Love
You have to
it.
get rich for get Happy
I
New
love
Year.
it. I love it.
That's how Chinese say it.
And how do you say it in Cantonese?
恭喜發財，新年快樂。
Ah.
It's the same thing. Basically, we say the same, just two different elements.
Okay. All right.
It not song that it didn't song that a decent when you translate it literary, especially would wish you get rich, like money in a red pocket. That don't sound to me it don't sound too comfortable. But
We put in an English content, but in Chinese,
It's
Some
yes.
things are
Yeah,
Chinese.
I
some
understand,
in
I
Chinese.
understand.
Some people are like everything is better in Chinese, but
it's a better meaning is a better idiom and it sound really comfortable in
Mhm.
Chinese.
I like
But-
it. I like it.
But we can't translate no better in English.
That's what
No, but I
the
can-
word to word. How it
That actually that's a direct or literary or direct
Meaning of it.
translation.
Yeah, but that is not what it really means, you know. But
Okay. Well, again, we would like to thank you both for joining us and blessing us with the tradition and blessing us with the history of it as well. No? So again, thank you, a huge thank you. And to our viewers out there, happy Chinese New Year.
We wish you get rich.
Yes. We wish you get rich and happy Chinese New Year. But we are sadly going to a commercial break at this point, but when we are back, we will be joined by none other than our own Cherise Halsal, where she'll be giving us the update about the symposium that's happening right now. So stay tuned for that.